you thought 2020 was bad, 2021 just said, hold my beer.
I'm 18, and I would like to receive those.
You're holding up my process. I have to get out of here.
I'm not. He is. He's choosing to do that.
We cannot
Shut down
help
your
you.
phone.
We cannot help you,
I'm
man.
not shutting.
Yo, these cash me outside Karens are aging like straight mayonnaise out here. For real.
How about that?
I mean, you're acting like you're 12 and you look like you're 40. And I'm sure neither one of those is your actual age.
How about that? Catch me outside.
Listen, people, just put a mask on. Don't get shamed like this. And most of these clips are so long that I have to cut the commentary to an absolute minimum. So all you people who keep telling me to shut up and let the video play, you're welcome. Let's go.
Man, we cannot help you until
This
you
is
step
a
back
private
outside.
residence, and actually, I am restricting your recording, and so therefore, you are not allowed to do this.
I am actually.
This is nobody's residence. This is nobody's residence.
It isn't?
Ma'am.
Oh, apparently because I had 3 packages delivered here.
Where's your mask?
We will help you.
in
We
just
will
a
help
minute, man.
you
We
if
just
you
need
just
My
to
step
mask?
back outside.
I'm not a conformer. Why are
That's
you wearing one?
Ma'am,
Because I
please step
feel
back
like
Why are
outside,
you
man.
wearing
We
one?
will
Because I'm
help you.
protecting everyone else
I've
around
already
me.
had COVID back on December 20th, 2019.
Can you go so we can finish?
Huh?
Can you go so we can finish?
Can you finish?
I can't because
No
you're
one's
holding
gonna
up
help you until you step
everybody.
back
Is she
outside.
the manager? Who's the manager?
No one's going to help
Who
you
is
until you
the
step back outside.
manager? Who is the manager? Who is?
If you just,
Who's gonna
Holding up
help you until you step
everybody.
back
Is she the
outside?
manager? Who's the manager?
no one's going to help
Who
you
is
until you
the
step back
manager?
outside.
Who is the manager? Who is?
You're
You
talking
are.
to him.
Yes.
Why didn't you just say that?
So step back outside.
Why didn't you just say that?
Where-
Where are my packages?
Because you are not.
Where are
you
my
breaking- you are breaking the
packages?
social
Who were
distancing
delivered
rules.
here
Ma'am.
several days ago, 5 days ago.
I will come out and help you if you just step back outside so we can.
Go ahead.
So we can.
Take care of her.
No,
Go ahead.
step outside.
Hi.
You will not be helped until you
Hi.
step outside.
Thank you.
No one's helping you until you step outside. If you want to break our social distancing rules, you are not going to be helped.
This is already 6 feet apart, dude.
No, you're not.
No, you're
Yes,
not.
this
Step back outside.
This is 6 feet apart.
At the end of the day,
and
man,
we're
we
wearing
can still
masks.
only have 3 people in
You're
the
not
store at a
wearing
time.
masks.
You are the 4th person to walk
You're
in.
conformers. I'm sorry you
Okay,
established
well,
like that.
but regardless of that, man, we still need you to step back outside.
I have packages here that were
get-
delivered
and
to
we
me,
can
so
give
this
them
is
to-
my right. This is my private
give them
property.
to you.
This
It's
is
not
my
your
right.
Catch me outside. Catch me outside. Catch me outside. Catch me outside.
How can you criminally trespass somebody or block somebody from criminally trespassing?
Let me explain it to you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
But my business and my packages are sent in here.
They
So,
are a business,
yes.
and they have the right to decide whether they're going to do business with you or not. So if they decide they don't
So
want
if
to
my
do it,
aunt
that's
sends
here.
something from Kentucky or from Kansas or Missouri here, and this is allegedly my address, and I come to pick it up because I have a apartment number or something as 123, and it doesn't exist or it doesn't get delivered to my house. So what is that?
I'm trying to determine if
That's what I'm trying to straighten out right now.
How about that?
Show it.
pretty tough. Pretty tough. Just get your things that need.
Why don't you put your phone down? Put your phone down.
What's the problem? Store if you don't have a mask. You're not allowed in the parking. Deep breath back. Get off my property.
It's not
You
your
must
property,
leave the property right now.
and I cannot pay my Verizon bill,
You cannot come in my store if you do not have a mask on.
but you're not providing it.
I don't have to provide you a mask. I don't have to provide you shoes either. You can't come in my store if you don't have shoes.
But you're not providing it.
I don't have to provide you a mask. I don't have to provide you shoes either. You can't come in my store if you don't have shoes.
I don't have to provide you a mask. I don't have to provide you shoes either. You can't come in my store if you don't have shoes.
Yo, can we talk about Homeboy's mask though? I mean, Dr. Fauci would be proud, son. Now this is someone who understands the severity of the situation we are in. I mean, which is why his response is the sole reason this Karen even made it on the list. Savagery is why. This dude gets 10 points. Next.
I'm standing in front of Nanuet School District, Miller, where I have my antibody papers, my pocket constitution. Medically, I'm unable to wear a mask, and I was asked to leave school property picking up my granddaughter. They said that they will personally walk her to me. I will be on the news, and I will be calling my attorney. As you can see, everyone's wearing a mask. I have my paperwork saying I don't have to wear it, and I have my antibodies. So you all know who I am, and you all know where I'm going next. Okay? Let's see what happens. They got the wrong one here. Mask, sheep everywhere.
Shut up. Shut up. Everybody's seen this one already. You know what? We got too many to go through. Forget it. Next.
Explain to me how my human rights with my medical condition cannot walk through a store when it's totally fine for me to walk through a store.
Do you have a medical note?
I don't need to give you my medical note. I have my puffer with me, but that's none of your business.
But it's their store policy.
It isn't a law.
But it's their
It
store
is not a
policy.
law.
If they're asking you to leave their store, they have the right to refuse you service.
I'm not causing a harassment. I'm not doing anything but browsing. I'm just browsing. You are harassing me. Look at you. Look, there's three of them. One,
They've
two,
asked you to
three,
leave, ma'am.
and security. And all I'm doing is looking in Lush here. I wanted to buy something for my husband.
But they're refusing you service.
Online if you wish.
I said I didn't want to shop online because I want to browse here in the store, see what it smells like.
But they've asked you to leave multiple times. So can you please just leave, or we'll
And
be calling the cops?
And if I don't, you're going to call the cops.
We will.
Do you understand that you're breaching my human rights?
Shut up. Shut up. The phone you're using to record this nonsense was made by 13-year-old kids making 13 cents an hour in China. You having to wear a mask is not a human rights issue, boo-boo.
I need you standing in here.
It's their store policy. I have nothing to do with their store policy.
Can you give me the number of the head office, please?
Of their head office?
Yeah.
I don't have.
I picked up product. I was actually going to buy it until you started harassing me. You're harassing me. Sorry. Yep, you are. So I have the number here, so I'm going to call head office.
Get back on your highway to hell and get out of a godly man's face! Blind, ignorant. You don't have the ability to even come up with your own ideas. I believe it when I see it. Go get management. You want to tell me? You find management that I can no longer. Yeah. Come on. Are you exercising your right as a private company? Take away my rights.
Jesus Christ.
You say you can refuse service. Are you refusing my service?
Yes.
Why don't you say we refuse your service? And you cannot stop me!
Bye.
Please, your rights. Please, in the future, respect my rights. No one else's.
Respect my rights. No one else's.
What? Yeah, you do it.
Oh, I know. I know.
You want to stop?
Don't touch her. Don't touch her.
Bring it. You want what?
I got you on video, so why don't you just go ahead and leave?
I have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. My happiness is best served by standing in your face and say you're a fool and wrong. You have no authority over me.
Quit speaking all over people.
Like, I'm just trying to shop and people are coming up to me like, you're putting me at risk. It's a thrift store, people. It's a thrift store. This is like, I see the risk that there's nasty stuff.
Let her take care of it. And we will be
No, you won't, and that has never happened. That hasn't happened yet. I'm quite confident that hasn't happened. You've done your job by telling me I'm supposed to have a mask on, but I'm also not legally required to have a mask on. The proper etiquette would be, are you medically exempt? Yes, I am. Okay, thank you, ma'am. And I go about my business, and I'll stay 6 feet away just to keep everyone happy. Well, it still does. It's also still logical, decent.
And the fact that you're treating all these people the way you are, and employees, and saying
Treating people? I've been walking through the store, and 2 people have come up to me. I haven't done anything. You were following me through the store, like within my 6-foot bubble. Yeah. I have no problem telling you that. I think it's indecent for you to tell me I can't shop here. For me to tell you when you keep harassing me, it's normal behavior.
You got it around your neck. You refuse to put it on.
I've been wearing this for like 2 years.
Ew. Wearing the same neck kerchief for 2 years. I bet you're gonna give it to a thrift store when it's done with all your neck grease too, huh?
It's just a fucking bandana. No. Like, I don't have to. I don't legally have to. I don't logically have to. I sure hope they don't. That's disgusting. That's the behavior that you... This is a thrift store. Like, my mind's blown.
It doesn't matter.
How does it not matter? This is disgusting stuff that we all know we probably have to go home and sanitize before COVID because it's just disgusting. It was in somebody's like attic or hoarder's house, half of this stuff. I mean, it's nasty. And now all of a sudden we're like, oh, if we have a mask on, though, we're safe from the germs in here? I don't... No, I cannot. That is the whole goddamn point. I'm
Hey, officers. I'm all right. How are you?
I'm recording. You're fine.
Yeah.
How come you won't put a mask on now?
Because I have a health condition that prevents me from being able to wear a mask. I've told that to him. I've shopped here numerous times before.
They have guidelines they have to follow.
I understand, but the state allows for medical exemptions.
So they don't have to serve you. They can refuse your service if you don't follow the CDC guidelines.
But it's not the CDC guidelines. The ADA says they have to provide accommodations for people with
They are.
disabilities.
They're obviously providing you a mask.
Right, but I'm telling you that I'm physically unable
But right
to
now
wear a
you're
mask.
asked to leave, okay? So it's time to leave.
Okay, so just to have on record here, you are denying me service even though I've communicated that I have...
They are, ma'am.
Okay.
We are denying
So they're denying me service here, and I have a medical condition which I've explained to them about.
For 2 seconds, we'll check you out.
She literally doesn't
Not
have
2
that much
seconds.
stuff.
I'm trying. I haven't even bought my groceries yet. I would like to shop and
Wearing
buy
the
groceries.
same
I'm a single
neck
mom.
kerchief
I would like to
for 2
purchase groceries
years.
for my family.
Stay safe.
I bet you're gonna give it to a thrift store when it's done with all your
I'm
neck
not
grease too,
endangering anyone. I'm
huh?
not sick. I don't mind maintaining. You're not even
Nasty.
maintaining 6 feet distance, sir.
I have a mask on.
Oh, okay.
Just this way, so customers can get here. So right now you're creating a problem in the store, and it's time to leave.
I don't mind maintaining 6 feet distance.
Doesn't matter.
So you are not enforcing the state's medical exemption?
No, they're not, Karen. Because there is none. You can stay at home and order at home. Just for people like you.
No, it's a store policy.
Okay, but it's not. The store has to provide accommodations for people under the ADA.
They're asking you to wear a mask.
Right, but I'm telling you, my
not
medical
disabled
condition.
from wearing a mask.
I am disabled from wearing a mask.
They have provided accommodations though, because there's curbside pickup, and there's also Instacart and online ordering.
Okay, but I
So you
have a
can-
WIC card.
Well, you can order anything you want, and what they'll do is they'll deliver it to your car, they'll get your payment, they'll
Okay.
process it inside,
Okay.
and then we can do it all outside. All right, because they're
Okay, will you accept a WIC
that's how they're
outside?
accommodating. Okay, so we can park right where we are. They'll
Okay.
put it in your trunk, and they'll take your payment in. They'll come
Okay,
back
are
out
you
with
able
the
to get my groceries for me then?
Well, you could
You have to place an online order.
Contact Peapod, or you can go to Instacart. They will provide the order for you.
Okay, is that something that they can do now? Because I'm trying to get dinner for my kids.
Well, you'll have to download Instacart or Peapod.
Peapod is specifically through Giant, so they'll be able to do it a lot faster.
Okay.
And they have certain spots where you can park and they'll deliver it right to your trunk.
Okay.
All right. So they could probably take care of this if you want to leave it. You remember what you need, and just write it down, and then go in your car and just start typing in the app. Because that way it'd be better. Because that way we don't want everyone else here afraid. Even though you're not sick, everyone here is afraid.
They're afraid of me that I'm maintaining 6 feet distance from them?
Yeah. So just do that Peapod. It's better than Instacart because it's through Giant. Get your groceries faster. They'll be happily delivering outside. You don't even have to give them a tip or whatever. Just let's get you paid and get on your way.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Have a good day, man.
All right, you too. And what was your name again, sir?
Willie Harris.
I'm sorry, Will what?
Willie Harris.
Willie Harris?
Yes.
Okay. And are you the general manager or who are you?
I'm not answering questions.
Okay, well then I would like the number for the general manager for the store.
You can get that.
Okay, could you give me the number? Could you give me the number for the general manager of the store, please?
Yeah, we go outside and we
can talk outside.
Okay.
We can talk outside.
That would be great. Thank you.
Forever. You guys, it doesn't occur to anyone that this doesn't make any sense. That healthy people should be treated like they're sick.
I get that, but obviously it doesn't work, but we're just following rules. Why can't you follow rules?
Because why would I follow a nonsensical rule? Why would I be treated
That's
like
your
a
own
sick
opinion.
person?
We're following state
No, it's not
rules.
an opinion.
It is an opinion.
It's not an opinion.
You're entitled to your own opinion.
I'm also entitled to service. I mean, you can't refuse me if I say I have a health condition. If I have a health condition, no, you can't. You need to review the law.
Everybody,
I will report you.
Go ahead.
I will
I
report
told you my name. I am a supervisor here at the CVS location. Anything else?
So you are breaking the law if you're not me.
I'm not breaking
You can't
any law.
refuse service
Yes, I
based on a
can.
health
We can
condition.
refuse for service for anything that I feel like.
Not based on a health condition.
I already the comfort.
So, forget it. The point is, why are you with it?
Or more, there's like 36 people with COVID in the ICU. Whenever there's a flu, there's only 2 or 3 patients at a time in the ICU. Then literally the entire hospital is COVID patients. This has never happened.
And I'm not saying I'm not saying COVID's not real. I'm just saying I'm not sick. I'm not sick, and asymptomatic spread has been shown to be a myth. So why am I going to be treated like a sick person? Do you know that there have been fewer deaths overall in 2019 than there were in 2018? Look it up. Fewer deaths overall. All they've done is recategorize all the deaths. This is not what they're telling us when I'm done. I know I'm not reaching anyone here. I don't care. I'm not putting that on my face. I'm not going to. I'm a healthy person. I'm not crazy. This is like psychosis. For everyone to put all this stuff on their face when they're healthy is insanity. It's absolute insanity. Go ahead. They can't arrest me because there's no law. No, I'm a healthy person. I don't need to wear a mask.
Yeah, you don't need to be here.
I would love to see what happens. Honestly, I'm moving tomorrow.
I kicked you out a long time ago, and you're refusing after I'm offering you something.
Salt and corkscrew. But I'm really curious to see how are they going to arrest me for a law that doesn't exist.
Epsom salt and a corkscrew, and you're willing to risk people's lives.
No, I'm not risking anyone's lives because I'm healthy.
How do we know that you're healthy?
I'm fine. Look at me.
Do you understand that
asymptomatic spread is not a thing? They've already shown there is no asymptomatic spread. There's no asymptomatic spread. I don't have symptoms. I'm fine. I'm not a carrier of disease. This is what I'm saying. They're treating us like we're diseased. You just said, how is it treating you like you're diseased? But then
wearing a mask is not an imposition to be careful with other people's health.
It's not just the mask.
This
it's
is the
social
epicenter
distancing.
of
it's
the country.
Lockdowns. It's everything. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done. I'm done.
So you may ask yourself, how did this video specifically get to be the #1 video in this top 10 countdown? What are the criteria? Well, if you look below, the title that you read when you clicked on it said entitled. This is the best, y'all. The most entitled, the smugness in which she dismisses everyone around her like she is literally Princess Diana in a North Face jacket.
I'm sorry? Thank you. Hi there, I'm in Petco in Bonnie Lake, and I have a gentleman that is stalking me. He's complaining that I'm not wearing a mask, and he's not leaving me alone. He's refusing to wear a mask, but he won't leave me alone at all, and I'm maintaining my distance, and I'm actually medical.
Oh, you didn't tell me that though.
Stenerodden, S-T-E-N-E-R-O-D-D-E-N. He's not being very nice to me either. My first name is Carly. I'm sorry, could you not be on here because I don't want you to record my name.
I'm sorry, I'm with the news anyway. I just happen to not have my camera with me.
Oh, And then there's another gentleman recording me without my permission, and he's recording my name. He's recording my name and everything.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, that's why we have big giant signs posted up the front door.
You know, she's endangering my life right now, so.
You're nice. You need to back up.
I have a heart condition, COPD,
I
asthma.
think he's white. He's probably 40.
Yeah, kept my 6 foot distance. As you can see, it's kept my 6 foot distance. You know, I don't want to get, you know, too close. But,
Are you guys actually going to sell to them?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because she didn't inform me that she had a medical condition, she just refused to wear a mask.
Right.
You know, if she had informed, you know, medical condition, it would have been a completely different situation. But unfortunately, you know, we do that as part of our safety protocol. Is that, you know, all of our guests are required to wear a mask. So it's for the safety of everybody.
Do you have a lot of issues like this?
No, typically we don't have a lot of issues. Normally everybody's very courteous and you know, want to protect everybody else, you know, so it's very rare. I'd probably say, I think since the whole ordeal, I've maybe had 3. So, yep.
Thank you to all the fans. You mean the world to us, really. And don't forget, 10:45 every Monday night, we have Late Night Hip Hop Live, hosted by D-Boy Slim and Bruce Lively. You don't want to miss it. Check us out on Patreon too if you like content like this. Peace.